Alright, so we got Push Keyz in the building.
Five shit, nigga.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna start this from the beginning, like from the younger days and stuff. Like what kind of made you start rapping? Cause nobody really just wakes up one day and says, "I want to be a rapper." You know, like what kind of influenced you to become a rapper?
Honestly, my dad used to produce and shit, and he used to manage my uncle.
Okay.
He passed away in 2010, I was young.
Oh, yeah.
And music was always around me, My bro used to rap on 1-2s, whatever, so like in high school I used to like freestyle with my friends on 1-2, My mom told me I was like good, so I decided to like go to the studio and make a 1-2 tracks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard that.
My told me it was like proper, so I dropped one on SoundCloud. It did okay, it got like 1,000 views pretty quick, So I'm like, from there.
Okay.
I just decided
So for me the first music I heard from you was it was Keyz Bussin'.
Keys bustin', I'm opening locks. I'm making my way to the top. Soon enough, I'll be securing my spot. I hate how these niggas move slimy. Claim the gang on the low, wanna line me. Just pull up, you know where to find me. I got something hot, come and try me.
On YouTube, it was like around 2019. So that was like 2019. So how long you been rapping for? Was it around those times you started? Or?
I've been rapping like, I dropped that same first track I was talking about. It was a By a Heart freestyle, that Nicki Minaj Meek Mill beat. I dropped that like 5 years ago. But I started dropping, like shooting visuals like about 2 years ago now. Then I've been, trying to take it more serious. And then once I like stacked up the funds to shoot videos and shit, I started shooting visuals, and that was like 2 years ago, That same Keyz Bustin' video, the man told me 3 to 4 weeks, and he took him like 3 months with it, fam, And even crazier, the man told me like for that wait time he wants to shoot a free video for me, I'm like, it's not really about the money, fam, like
you just want your shit pronto.
You know what I'm saying, fam? And if not, like if something goes on in your life, fam, just show me, Man always ghosted me and shit. The man took a year for a video, fam, and I still don't have the video to this day.
You paid for it?
No, he did it for free, so I can't say nothing. But at the end of the day, it's like, why would you do that? You just wasted bare time,
100. That's facts, though. Alright, so what type of music were you listening to as a youngin? Like a lot of people started off listening to like what their dukes would listen to. It could be like reggae or like
My dukes used to play bare like Usher, Chris Brown, Neo, all of that like melodic, like, you know what I'm saying? She used to listen to rap too though. My dad used to listen to rap like Biggie, Pac, all those guys, you know what I'm saying? Nas. Like, so I had a bunch of different music around me still, like. Even my brother listened to some rock music too, The 1-2s, I'd be like, fuck, I'll bump with it,
Right. So you're just any type of music, you're just taking in everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good music,
Facts. Alright, so before the rap, was like your homies rapping, like in your neighborhood, like was rap really like a thing that was in the neighborhood, like everybody wants to be rap?
Not really, like by one young dog, he dropped the track before me, but a video before me, but it was like, I dropped his first track on my SoundCloud, like I told him, like, fam, you're good, like take this serious with me, So he shot his video, and he bust up views, It has like 40 bands on my SoundCloud, that same song, and it has like over 50K on YouTube still.
Right.
Shout out SK,
Okay.
Other than that, there was like one track our OGs dropped, And if you guys heard of Sam G, he used to record videos in my hood and shit, I was younger, so I wasn't really outside, but like my bros in some of the videos, Bear Manimer in his videos and shit, he even shot videos on my ends and shit,
Okay. Alright, so like in the industry with like all the bigger rappers, if you had the choice to collab with one bigger rapper, who would you choose? And like, do you feel like the big industry rappers need to collab more with the young boys that are starting out? Like, how do you feel about that?
Like, yeah, the bigger rappers, they already kind of have their foot in the door, So I feel like them linking up with the more underground artists will bring more exposure to the city, The more link-ups we do, the more music we're getting out there, the more, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the bigger artists, they should do more. Like, they can output us more to the, like, you see how the big artists like Drake and Tory Lanez, these guys took, like, Pressa, Smoke Dog, all these guys on tour, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, they need to do more like that for the city, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true still, because I feel like 2016 times they were doing that more. And
Yeah,
now it's
a
kind of
lot,
like they kind of took a step back, like Drake and
Yeah.
them. They're not really.
Like he's taking in the music, but he's not really doing anything to help them bigger their career. You know what I'm saying?
100. Like every once in a while, you might see him on his story bumping like
Yeah, that's what
a
I'm
track,
saying.
but he won't like actually like
Yeah, he's not like, you know what I'm saying? He could endorse that. He could endorse all of us. You know what I'm saying?
100. So you're from Scarborough, right? From the east end.
Yeah, or Park.
Okay,
Or Park
okay.
and Lawrence.
So how do you feel like your neighborhood affected your music, or just Scarborough in general? Do you feel like the east end has its own sound, or it's like kind of like everybody in Toronto kind of sounds similar?
Everybody brings their own sauce to the table. You know, there's a familiar sound that people will try to say Toronto has, like that auto-tune kind of melodic sound, but not a lot of people rap like that. If you go back to the old days, like Roni and these guys, like their rap is different, you know what I'm saying? It's more raw, uncut, you know what I'm saying?
Just straight bars.
Yeah, straight bars and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like bare politics that goes on in the east end, you know? Like how do you kind of stay away from that and just keep like tunnel vision and just go straight for your target?
Just focus on my music and I'm unaccessible, you know? I'm not out in the streets doing nonsense. I'm not going where I don't need to be, you know what I'm saying? I just do what I have to do and I get what I have to get done, you know?
Facts. That's good stuff. Cause some artists they kind of like they overdo it, you know. Like it's better to just.
Yeah, like everybody has their own politics and certain things you have to stand on. But like, if you have potential and you know, and your people are telling you to stay out the way, you have to, cause you could be a way out for not just yourself, for them too. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Word.
There's a lot of fallen artists that could have done a lot more for their hoods and shit, you know what I'm saying? For their families, and now they're not here, so they can't, you know?
100, that's facts, though. So, like, nowadays, in, like, 2021, there's, like, people kind of care more about the image than they do the music, you know? Like, people, like, fans, they take in the drip, they take in, like, how important do you think the image is compared to, like, the music?
I notice people want to see visuals. Like, they'll listen to the song, but they want to see a video. If you're not dropping videos consistently, people are not really taking you serious. They want to see you too, you know? So, image kind of matters, but, like, you shouldn't let it define you as an artist, your image, you know? Your music should speak for who you are as an artist.
100. Yeah, because there's even rappers like Nav, for example, like he didn't even drop no visuals. He just blew up just.
Face for so long. Now maybe people don't really take it in as much because a lot of more people are popping out with the flashy visuals. You know what I'm saying? But people still do take in that good music. You know.
Facts. Alright. So in your opinion, what do you think is like the realest bar you ever came up with? Just one bar, one line. Do you feel like that one stuck with me? You know.
And lately, baby, I've been seeing death in my dreams. They told me don't die young cause great is something I'm destined to be. Yeah, I know niggas want me dead, but they ain't getting to me. One in the head, so run up on me, I'm letting it squeeze.
So what track was that on?
Speak for yourself. It's an unreleased called Heart Bleeding.
Okay. Well, when do you think that one's gonna be coming out?
I want to shoot a visual to it soon still, so not March because I already have a visual on the way for a track called Demons, but maybe the next video after that still.
Alright,
like April.
Alright, so Toronto's like it's a pretty big place, you know, like you got the East End, West End, downtown. In your opinion, out of the East End, the West End, and downtown, who do you think is like leading the music scene? In your opinion, but not biased though, because obviously though, for the East you're gonna say the East, but
I won't even be biased. The West End is jumping, you know, like they're making the most noise, they're dropping the most tracks, they have the most established hoods, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been doing this for long, so it's not a surprise. But the East End, they have a lot of underground that's starting to pop out, you know, and I think we're gonna hear a lot more from the East End this year, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, on the come up stuff. Facts. Alright, so how do you feel about the police like targeting rappers? Because nowadays it's like it's almost as if the police they watch everything, you know, and especially right now with like at DJ Academics and like all the social media, it's kind of like building up. So what do you think about that?
Into what we were talking about before about staying out the way, you know, if you're not doing nothing, even if they're watching you, they can't say nothing because you're not doing nothing, you know. So just stay out the way, do what you have to actually do, and you'll be good, you know.
Facts. Alright, so any shout outs you want to make? Like any...
Shout out to SK, shout out to G Sam, shout out my nigga D Slat on the right, shout out my nigga Big Brother on the left, you already know. These two, they have a video called Velo Thugs on the way that's dropping real soon, look out for that. You guys go spin that moonwalk track. You already know.
Okay. What about you? Is there like any like mixtapes or albums you're looking at?
Look out for Demons next month.
Okay.
Dropping the audio video. It's gonna be out on all platforms everywhere. You already know.
Say no man. Alright, that was Push Keyz, A Night in the Six, and we're out.